All right, peace. What it do? So this came up a couple about last week, about 4 or 5 days ago. This lady went missing. Right, it was right around the same time that that this Wayfair stuff came out. I don't know if everybody hip to that on social media about that Wayfair Gate, as they're saying. So my thing initially when I seen this was you know, is it a distraction? Is it a false flag? Is it a hoax, if you will? So as soon as I read the story, you know, this wasn't the story originally I read, but you know, this is a story that they said they found a body, not necessarily her body, but a body. They haven't confirmed it's her yet. But what made me look at this sideways was this right here. Wow. As soon as I seen that, I said, "Oh, okay, I'm done. I don't need to read it, cause I don't need to hear nothing else about it, cause it's mysterious, some mysterious death from some actor, and it's like y'all don't like think this don't this happen like every 6 week, I mean 6 months or so. You understand what I'm saying? And don't they do this? So as soon as I seen 33, I said, here we go. And the 4-year-old son, and I know 4 is represents the heart and things like that. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm not finna give my emotional energy to this sad story and feel down that that another lady is, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of that going on in the world, which is, you know, horrible. The Wayfair thing is you know, maybe evidence of it, but I don't. This particular these stories that come on the news, I don't. I stay away from. I'll listen to the brother City Duper Cheers. I don't know if it was his last one or the one before that, but he was just talking about all these hoaxes and false flags and things, and he was like, "Y'all just be careful about what you give your energy to." You know what I'm saying? You know, you look at like when the Kobe Bryant thing happened. You know, you find out it's him. From one is Kobe Bryant. Everybody like Kobe Bryant. And then it's his daughter too. You're like, oh my god. And then their daughter was how old? She was 13, right? 13, right? 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, 4-year-old son. All right. So this it's an attack on your psyche. You would ask, why would they do stuff like this? It's an attack on your psyche. Okay, and the reason why and I'm finna show you that the reason why 33 is the Freemason number. Right? Everybody know 33 was the you know, that's the whole Freemason thing. The reason is because of this, because of the anatomy of the body. Okay, you have 33 vertebrae in your spine. Okay, your spine is where metaphysically or esoterically your Kundalini energy, which is the energy at the base of your spine, which would be like your pelvis area, which would be like your sexual energy, that sexual drive. That's the I ain't gonna go far into that. But anyway, once in enlightenment, okay, when you reach Christhood, this energy rises up your spine and goes into your pineal gland. Okay, that's why Jesus dies at age 33. Okay, in the book, in the Bible. So for those who don't know, that's what that is. So my metaphysicians, y'all already know the 33. Like I said, it's Freemason. It's the spine. That's why they got their 33 uh, um what's it degrees and they and the Freemason shit. It's all based on the anatomy. That's what the Jesus story is, fam. Okay, Jesus died. The Bible teaches y'all why 33. Okay, symbolizing energy rising up your 33, going into the brain where the Christ consciousness dwells. Now, when we hear that, we think, you know, you think you're gonna meditate and then you can walk on water. That's not what that is. Like, you gotta understand mythologies grandize things. Okay, what a more common example of the Christhood, if you will, or your Kundalini energy rising to your pineal, is what we call an epiphany. Okay, that's what that is. That's an understanding coming to you, and that's enlightening your mind. That aha moment. That's because the light is coming on in your head. That's the Christ consciousness. It's just a version of it, if you will. You know, you do that enough, You get enough epiphanies, and you're gonna be a genius around this motherfucker, right? So get a little science to it right here. Jacob's ladder, 33 segments of the spinal column, 33 degree, and this goes back to this. All right, but I'm gonna just show you the science real quick. Everything Freemasonry and the Holy Bible, the Vedas, every old and ancient text deals with the same thing: the physiology, anatomy, chemical nature of man and his spirituality, the microcosm within the macrocosm. To understand the huge and lovely universe and all its secrets, all you need to understand is the mini universe, your body, and its spiritual secrets, encoded in the Bible, described in the Vedas, and most of the other sacred books. The agenda, though, of each initiation, which gives you the same ancient wisdom, is different for each. You ascend 33 steps one by one. Okay, that's the Freemason shit, and this is from Occult Anatomy by Manly P. Hall. All right, and it goes on to some more. I'm not gonna read all that, but so just to give you some of the science. Okay, so this is metaphysical. This is esoteric knowledge, but this is metaphysical happenings that happens every day in your life. I explained to you the Christ consciousness is what we consider epiphanies. You understand what I'm saying? To be able to live within an epiphany, then you will be living as the Christ, right? If you can walk through life and see, the underlying causes of everything, then you are the Christ, right? All right. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing that shit, and that's why niggas ain't walking on water. So anyway, when I heard that this lady was found in a river, I mean she was in a lake, right? And it's called Lake Piru. And I was like, damn, Piru, because that's the first thing I thought about was the gang, right? Everybody know the gang from the West Coast. I'm not gonna read this, but you get it. So most of you know, if you don't know, but anyway, the Piru gang is a blood gang in California, right? So I was like, damn, Lake Piru. So I said, I always look up what names mean and what the names of certain things mean. So I went to look up Piru, the etymology of Piru, and the first thing I seen was it was a word by the Indians. So I'm like, Indians? So do they mean like Indians from India, or do they mean like the so-called Native American Indians? Coming from Tavania, a word for the tulle reeds growing along the Piru Creek that were used in making baskets, traditional name used by local residents. And then I seen Piru, California. So I said, when they say Indians, they talking about, Indians with the feather, not the dot, not to be racist. So anyway, the Tatavanian, I know I'm saying that right. Or Native American group in Southern California. I said, ain't that a bitch? So this word Piru came from some California Indians, and then it just happened to be a gang in California. But now that I think about it, I know the Piru gang started from Piru Street, and that street was probably named after the Indians. But I bet those Indians originally was dark-skinned people. So that's funny either way. And then another thing that tripped me out was this right here. They say it means, show you, before I tell you. They said it means, where's it? Look, devil. It's like, whoa, probably mean devil. And I bet that's like a connotative meaning. See, it means Satan. I like a connotative meaning towards the so-called Indians, right? But I'm just like, damn, that's interesting because, we saying Illuminati, 33 Freemason, Satan worship, blah, 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 blah. And they die, and she dies, right, in Lake Piru, which is supposed to be, supposed to mean devil. So it's the lake of the devil, right? She's 33, right? So that's the Christ. So she dies, right? So I'm like, oh shit, here we go with the shit, right? So I'm like, let me look up her name, check these numbers out. So that's when I went to the numerology. Now, first, her name is Naya Rivera. Now, her name is Rivera, and she dies in a lake. Her last name it means riverbed, things like that. I mean, obviously. And she dies in a lake, so I'm like, well, that's weird off top. And then her name is Naya. Naya means anew. a new start or a new beginning or something like that. And it's an Arabic word, which I thought was interesting. Okay, it's an Arabic word, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So when I went to the numerology, let me see, what was Rivera? We already looked at that. So I looked at the numerology, and I'm like 114. Now 114 is corresponds to Gamiel, the angel Gamiel, which this angel rules the clip off, and the clip or the a shell of the clip off. The shells of the clip off are equated to the sephira of the tree of life. The clip off is the dark side of the tree of life. So this particular sephira or shell that Gamiel corresponds to is Yesod, which is the sephira of the moon. So this goes back again to the moon and to the mother. And that word, the angel named Gamiel, the root word is Gamel, which is the third letter of the alphabet, which is what I'll come up here in a second. Riviera corresponded to 73. And you see 73 is wisdom. So I'm like, oh shit, how long? Wisdom. Right? Then you got Gimel. And you see Gimel is the third letter of the Hebrew alphabet. And you see it corresponds to the moon. And the 13th path. Remember, our son was 4 years old. And 1 plus 3 is 4, 13. And then if you go see what Gamma really means, you see it means to deal out. Or to wean, like a mother weaning a child off of breast milk into regular food. So that's a reference to water and motherhood, and that's what we're dealing with: a mother and a child, and a lost, etc. And this is the one that fucked me up, and that's why I saved it for last, because her name equals 246, and I seen 246, and that's once again your soul. I don't know why I feel like I'm saying that wrong. And the West, which is always America when they say the West, and water. And I said, damn, she died in water. I'm like, what the fuck? So look at 41, and 41 was heart, which is not heart in the sense of what we know as heart. That word means strength. I mean, it's a title for Malkuth. Now Malkuth is the sephira. Maybe I can show you. I think the ladder's right here. This is a Malkuth right here. Well, hold on. Take that back. No, that's a different type of a tree. Anyway, Malkuth is, I thought they had it right here. Malkuth is right up under Yesod on the tree of life. Okay, and it represents the earth. Okay, so and then you see 41 equals mother. So I'm like, damn, she was a mother. She lost her life and left her son. Whatever the story is gonna be, either way it goes, it's gonna be sad unless we find out they tell the story that she just left her child. Why this ain't going to the damn? I'm clicking on it. I ain't even got the right shit anyway. Either way it goes, it's gonna be sad. You understand what I'm saying? So essentially, that program, like I tell you, you think these numbers, you don't understand these numbers, and these people represent energy. All we are is electromagnetic beings. So when we see people, they represent particular energies. Those energies are based on their birthday and their names, okay? Because their birthday is the energy they came in on, and their names is the energy that people been calling them for all their life. That's the energy. That's what they know. That's who they are. So here's your soul, and here's Malkuth, just to show you. It's the earth, and this is really where the zodiac is, okay? And this is the moon, all right? It's levels to this shit. Kabbalah and astrology ain't the same thing. A lot of people be cross doing, but it's not the same thing. It's two different studies of nature, but it's just not the same thing. So, you understand what I'm saying? My point is that we think that this stuff is just, like for the fun. Like I guess we think metaphysics and stuff as like people do it as a hobby or a novelty or something just to try to, I don't know their future or some dumb shit. But what we don't understand is that like the main thing that keeps us alive as human beings is something we've never seen before. Okay, that's air. That's the breath. You can't see the breath. Okay, unless it's cold outside, and at that end, it's just get technical to make my statement definitive. You're not actually seeing the breath; you're seeing the condensation that the breath is making. Fuck you! I'm trying to mess up my statements. Okay, you survive off something you never seen. You don't even know what it looks like. That's your breath. That is the spirit. That is the world. The physical world came after the spiritual world. Therefore, when I say they, I just mean whomever is in power that wishes to control the masses. If they can affect and effect your spiritual realm, then they will in effect affect your physical realm. And the way they affect your spiritual realm is by affecting your mind and your emotions. That's how you program the subconscious. Trauma and repetition. And it's another one, but I never can think of it. But either way, okay, trauma and repetition. They tell you over and over again, black people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit. All they do is go to jail. All they do, black man ain't shit. Da 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 da. Programming your subconscious. They tell you, they traumatize you with, 9/11. Now everybody think Muslims fly planes into fucking buildings. The school shootings. Now everybody think white people are crazy as hell. But okay, that's kind of a joke. But it's kind of serious. But anyway, you get my point. You understand what I'm saying? Trauma and repetition. So when they hit you with these hoaxes, they hit you with certain numbers, certain names, and they program in certain mind states within you. In this situation, this is a mother abandoning their child. Black woman, you are the mother, and the black man is the child. You understand what I'm saying? Their whole mission is to separate us, because us together as a unit moving forward means we don't need them, and they don't believe that they can function without us. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's true or not, who knows? I don't really give a damn. I just want to be away from these people. So anyway, this shit here is in my opinion another hoax, like always, a distraction, just like the Will and Jada shit. Like even in this right here, I ain't gonna go there. Anyway, so just to sum it up, I thought that was interesting, and do not lend your emotional energy to this stuff, man. Like, you don't know these people. It's enough stuff going on in your life, I'm sure, that you need to deal with. Or you don't need to be, feeling down for celebrities, man, because you do not know whether it's true or not. You just don't know. And I'm in all these coincidences and all these people's deaths all the time. It's just like, come on, man. I ain't even look at the astrology for all this, but I imagine it would all line up. And just make the video longer. So peace and love. I hope y'all learn something. Take it easy.